A little while back when I was digging out the spot where my iron farm was gonna go, I found this giant cave. And honestly, I think this cave is really cool, and I've been wanting to put something inside it. Currently, what I've got in here are a few farms, like a sugarcane farm up here, and a melon and pumpkin farm right there. And I want to make this cave into a giant industrial area, but I don't really want to put a bunch of factories and farms down here and then they don't look good, or put a bunch of villagers and they're all over the place. So what I'm going to do is make a massive underground city inside of this cave, and I'm gonna put some farms and some villager trading halls and a bunch of stuff inside of it, and just make this amazing place hiding right underneath a giant jungle biome. But the first step in making this city is, well, fixing this place up a bit. Because as you might be able to tell, there's a bunch of random junk in here right now, and I want to clean it up before I get started with the building. So step number one is getting rid of all these weird stone pillars everywhere and smoothing out the terrain a little bit. And that is exactly what I did, taking down a bunch of the random pillars throughout the cave and smoothing out the terrain a little bit. Now, what I also did is I started terraforming the walls of the cave, just to make it look a little bit better, so that way they don't stand out as much when the city gets built. Okay, so this area is pretty much all ready for, the giant subterranean city to be put down inside of it. You know who isn't ready to put the giant subterranean city inside of it, though? That would be me, because I don't have any of the resources to, well, make it subterranean city. So what we're going to do is grab some resources and actually start making the city. I think what I want to do first is start with the road, and then maybe get some of the buildings over there in. So let's grab some stuff for the road and the buildings over there. A lot of that stuff being things like red sand, some terracotta, sand. I also got to grab some sandstone. I also need to get some andesite, tuff, deep slate, basalt, blackstone, acacia, birch, and now I've got all the stuff for these buildings. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I got everything else. That wasn't all of the stuff I needed. I forgot to press the record button. But yeah, this is everything we need for the first few buildings on the street and also for the road itself. So I think that means that it's time to get started building. So yeah, let's do that. Now, I do have a lot of the stuff to continue building, but before that, I really want to go get some Swift Sneak from an ancient city because, oh my god, sneaking is so slow. Alright, so I see Maro's online, and I'm gonna go ask him if he wants to go to the ancient city with me. Here we go. Hey, Maro.
What do you want?
You want to go get Swift Sneak?
No.
That was a great jump cut, huh?
No, I wasn't.
Ow!
It was
Ow!
the most horrible
Ow!
thing in the world.
Ow! Also, Lego's here now. He just kind of materialized.
I'm probably gonna die.
Definitely. Anyway, ancient city time. I'm raiding. See, you got it. There isn't a chest here. Aha! What's in this one? Fire aspect 2. Oh no! No!
Is there a warden? Is there a warden?
No, but I just set it off again. I just cursive binding.
Oh my god, you're gonna get us killed, bro.
There's another thing here. There isn't anything. What? The warden?
There is a warden. Who the hell spawned the flippin' warden?
That was demonic, dude.
No, it wasn't. Why'd you spawn a warden?
I didn't spawn a warden.
You totally spawned a warden. I heard it.
I haven't even triggered the thing.
Then why is there warden sounds?
There's no wardens.
Then why are there warden sounds?
You're crazy. My hostile mob sounds aren't off. What are you talking about?
Oh my flippin'
Oh, I see it. I
really
also
wanna
see
swear,
a
but I
chest
don't-
up here, which I'm gonna...
There really is nothing to
There's
worry
just
about.
a
You guys are
loyalty
crazy.
2 book. Why is there no Swift Sneak in here? Ooh.
Oh, I saw the thing.
Oh no. Oh man, there wasn't even a chest here. I just spawned a warden.
I'm still yet to spawn a warden, actually.
Another Swift Sneak.
Why do I
And a really good hoe. That's... Oh my
Don't
god,
call
I
me
spawned another one! I just spawned 2 of them! Run! Oh no!
What?
Well, I mean, I got 2 Swift Sneak 2 books, which
Come on,
combined
you
makes Swift Sneak 3, so I guess I'm good now. Think I'm just gonna head out.
We
Accusations.
shouldn't have invited
Oh
Mark.
dang it, I just spawned a 3rd one! Wait,
I know, I told you you should
I
do.
can just go up thinking about it. You know
I'm
what?
getting mocked, bro.
Oh,
Getting
hey, there's a
mobbed.
way out. All right, well, that works. Okay,
Smart.
awesome. Okay, great. So now with that expedition done, there we go. Swift Sneak 3, and I can put them on my Speedos. Perfect. I can sneak faster now. This was totally worth it. Okay, look, it might not seem like it, but it was totally worth it. Anyway, we can get back to building now. Okay, and there we go. We've got a pretty decently sized chunk of the city done now. It isn't at all even close to the entire thing, as you can see. There's a lot more buildings to put in, so I just wanted to take a moment and describe the architectural style that we're going to be using for this city, and I also wanted to describe some of the actual purposes and what these buildings are actually used for. So this city is going to be sort of a mix between some of the Industrial Revolution style buildings like this one here. This one's another decent example along with that one and that one there. And the Industrial Revolution type buildings serve as sort of the commercial buildings in the city. So most of the businesses use these sorts of buildings as office spaces, but a few of them also have apartments in them as well, such as this building right here. And all the rest of these buildings are sort of the older, more medieval style buildings. And these buildings like this one here, and another example is this one right there, are more so residential buildings and purely residential buildings. So there aren't going to be any businesses operating outside of these. They're just the places where people live. Now for the actual purposes and what's inside of the buildings, they don't cater to the architectural logic at all. What I mean by this is inside of this building here, which is, you know, supposed to be sort of like an office building. Inside, you go down the stairs, and this is my villager trading hall. This is how I get golden carrots. And also, as you can see, there's 2 staircases here because this just leads out into this building. So yeah, these 2 are connected. They share one interior. Now this one right here, I couldn't really fit anything behind this door. You'll see why in a second when I go into here, which is the storage for the pumpkin farm and the melon farm. But again, you can see that there's absolutely no correlation between the outside of the building and what's inside of it whatsoever. Now, over here inside of this building is where my mason villagers are. This is how I've been buying all of the bricks and also some of the terracottas and the dripstone for these sorts of buildings like this one and that one right there. And this one is also dual interior, so it's got 2 ways in. One through this sort of Industrial Revolution era building with the dye right here, and also this mangrove sort of medieval residential building right there. And then inside of this building here, which I think is an office building, there is the storage for my sugarcane farm. And the other doorway into this room just leads out into the street right outside of this building here. And what I've also done is I've added some sort of like smaller details in. For example, this right here is a horse cart carrying goods from other places into the city, but it is offloading supplies to this factory building right here, or to this building. I don't really know. And there's another one of these carts over here. This one is probably unloading stuff to this factory building right here. I hope so. Also added are these tripwire hooks on the wall here. They're supposed to be those little things where you like attach a lead that's on a horse and you connect them to this here while you're going in the building for your work day or going to have a drink with the boys or whatever. So basically these kind of serve as parking stalls for horses. And I also added in these lamp posts here, and these frog lights, I didn't get them myself. I found a frog light farm in the nether, and I absolutely stole them. I have no idea whose Froglight farm that was. Maybe I should have asked for permission before I stole stuff from it. But anyway, we've still got a lot of the city left to build. And honestly, I've just been sort of putting it off for a while. I haven't been feeling like building, you know, everything else other than this. I haven't felt like getting the materials and whatever. But you know what? I want to get this city built. I want to get this video done. And so I might have enough resources here for the rest of the city. I don't actually know, but honestly, I don't really care. Maybe I'll have to go and get more resources. I don't know. Hopefully this will be enough, but I just want to get started and then get finished with this city. I really want to see the end product, and I want to show it off to a couple of my friends on the server. But yeah, I'm gonna take all of these materials that I've got, and I'll see how much of the city I can get done. And that means it's time for another time lapse. So yeah, go. Time lapse start now. And with that, the city is complete. But before I can show it off to you, I want to show it off to a few of my friends here on the server. So I'm going to bring them over here, and we're going to go on a brief little tour of the city. Here we go. Welcome to the city. Here it is.
So I've got a question. This looks really good and amazing, but how did the leaves get down here?
Well, let's just say they aren't actually leaves.
Oh, I see. Someone spilled their biscuits.
Let's call it that. Here
Ooh, I like
is
the
a city.
leaves.
Yeah, Chris
Leaves.
liked them too. Thing is, they aren't leaves.
And just look at
yeah.
those sight lines. Like as you walk in as well, you can see right
Yes.
through, but it still hides a bit of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Amazing.
This city, it's sort of a mix between like the Industrial Revolution and medieval eras. So a lot of it is the older sort of like more medieval
see,
buildings, and then the newer ones are like Industrial Revolution, like this one.
I used to build in this type of style. This was my single player series.
Yeah.
When I first started speaking on YouTube, I built in this style, so I'm gonna judge you very hard on this.
Uh-oh. This is my favorite building. So look, it's like a little tavern, little pub, and then on top of that, so in the windows, it's an apartment building.
You actually have like, is there a way to get up there?
No, there is not. That building is my favorite, like exterior and like lore and like story and whatever. This is my favorite interior. This is Timothy the Slime. Yo, Big Tim.
Big Tim, wait, he's one of these.
Whoa.
No, to line this up.
So last night when Yoshi was here, he threw a wind charge at Big Tim, and he kind of
now
suffocated
swole him.
in the wall. Yeah. So this is it's still
Okay.
Timothy the Slime, but you know, he did a reverse mitosis and became small. That's not, no, he just did a regular mitosis. That's not what. Anyway, better interiors in here. Check it out. It's Larry. Look at Larry.
Okay, I definitely won't throw it in charge of this guy.
Don't throw a wind charge at Larry.
I won't.
Meet Larry.
Look at him.
You looked
Hi,
him in the eye.
Larry.
He doesn't like eye contact.
Oh, I was.
He
just being
stays up here and he
respectful.
reads his books. Look, he stays up here. He reads his books all day. He's just
this.
chilling at his desk. He's trying to read a book.
Yo, Larry, listen up. You need to look at your boundaries, okay? Stop touching me. I'm just trying to look at the picture, okay? It's not that big deal.
Yeah, I get to be okay. Larry, calm down, man. I mean, it's a real nice picture. All right. I know you don't like eye contact, but come on, Larry. It's okay. Just chill out, man.
I rate this a grand total of. Where's the sign? Yeah, where's the sign?
You're editing the sign, yeah. 7.5 out of 10. I'll take that. That's pretty decent. That's not bad. And there we go. The city is complete. I've shown it off to my friends, but there is a slight issue with it. And that issue is that there is absolutely nothing behind pretty much all of these buildings. And I have the perfect solution for that. Basically, I'm gonna make you guys do the interiors for me. Now, what I mean by that is that I'm going to be doing a building contest thing on my Discord server, which you can join in the description below, where for a week after this video is posted, you can submit the interiors that you've built for one or multiple of the buildings in the city, and I'll pick my favorite of the interiors that you've made, and I will build them in the actual city on the server in a future live stream. There's some more like rules and regulations and whatever, and you can all find those in the Discord server, again, in the description below. Anyway, this is the end of the video now, and since you've stuck to the end, that means that you might have liked it. And if that is the case, you might like some of my other videos that I've made, so please go check them out. Oh, yeah, and also, like, subscribe or something, too. That would also be, like, really, really cool. But anyway, guys, the next video is going to be really, really cool, and I can't wait to show it off. So, yeah, stay tuned, and I will see you another time.